Good morning. As you can see here, we are today going to flip this compost pit in which we have inserted the whole drapes on 23rd of August, and now today is 13th of October. We are going to open the pit, and by removing the screws are made of stainless steel and rust free. So we have fixed up in 3 points, and it's very easy to remove, as you can see here. After removing the screws, we are going to open this pit in a way. You can see the sandwich layer of this compost pit made of food and organic waste, and it will stand as a pile. By the time we are going to set up another compost pit, in each shipments we are given you 3 pits which you can form. So here you can see the organic waste that has been decomposed. You can see the sandwiched layer, and you can see on top we have put some fresh vegetable waste and sugarcane waste, since we have set up this compost pit inside our factory, and we don't generate enough organic waste in-house. Here you can see some rudimentary tools which we are using. This one you are seeing is a sharp object which we are going to use it for poking the drapes, and this rudimentary tool which we are going to use to flip the compost pit, flip the organic matter from the first compost pit to the newly formed compost pit. All we are going to do is flip it from top to bottom, okay, along with some fresh waste, because as you go below, the waste will be all consumed by these microbes, and you will be finding organic manure. So here you can see we are just using the organic waste newly done, and you can see the vapors coming out of this compost pit. So that is the amount of heat that has been generated by these microbes, that is quite essential in breaking down this PLA compound of which our biocompostable drapes are made of. So this heat in turn breaks down the PLA chain, and thereby composts our drapes, biocompostable drapes, which we have supplied you. So here you can see the temperature. That is the outermost portion of the pit. It is measuring around 48.9 degrees. And these germs, as you can go deep into this compost pit, you can find up to even 65 degrees of temperature. You can see here, this is the almost compost layer. You can see lot of heat mantling out of it, and here you can see the used brass feed drapes that has been inserted into the compost pit. These drapes have been collected all the way from KLE Belgaum for this sole purpose. This is drapes with blood pathogens which we are inserting into the compost pit. Please note, we have not taken the placenta. Instead of placenta, here in-house we are planning to insert 2 whole chickens. And while you are inserting the used drapes into the compost pit, make sure that you open it in such a way that the thickness is as thin as possible. You can spread it as wide as possible, because you have a very large circumference for this compost pit. So by laying out in this way, in a much spreaded way, will enhance the speed at which the drape will be composting. So here over and above, after inserting the drapes, as we have discussed previously, we are sandwiching it in between two layers of, that is in each layer we are just going to sandwich with organic matters and food waste. Now we are just poking the drapes. This we are doing just to make sure that the water vapor and water, if there is in case of rain, and this organic materials and just germs which we are going to sprinkle over it will percolate until the last layer, so that it will not mantle any foul smell, or if the water is getting stagnated over the poly layers, then there may be foul smell. But as I have discussed with you previously, there won't be any foul smell if these microbes are acting properly. Here you can see the already broken down drapes. You can see the black soldier larva. So this shows the microbial activity happening inside the compost pit, and you can see the poly has been broken down. See how easily you can just peel this poly. So this is hardly around 40 to 45 days time, but you can see it is in matter of 20 days it is in this stage, because this is the top layer. Here you can see the microbial good efficient microbes that are being sprinkled over the sandwich portion of the drape. Here you can see the broken down bits of poly which we are getting it from the flipping process. Here you can see where we are pointing, you can see the white color thing, that is the white poly material, that is the pouch part you can evidence inside this compost pit. Whereas we could not find the blue parts as of now, because those layers are single layer, and this white part is a double layered one, so it is getting a bit of time to degrade. Here you can see how easily you can break, or you can just tear. It is just like paper. So what we think is, by around 65 to 90 days, definitely this will break down, and you won't find any poly leftovers inside this compost pit. You can see how small bits it has all been broken. Here you can see the some more whole portions of drapes which we are finding inside. So this breakdown has happened. In this we have not done the poking. Now in the used drapes we have done all, we have poked and we have put it inside the compost pit for quicker results. So as you can see here, the breakdown of drapes, poly, PLA compound, of which our biocompostable drapes are made. And one more thing I used to tell you is, always do remember to sandwich the drapes between 2 inches of organic matter, and make sure you, for each layer, you sprinkle the microbes over it before you add another layer of organic matter, so that you give a good load of good efficient microbes into the compost pit has been present, so that they can generate the heat and break down the drapes which we are going to insert. See, this is the total leftover of compost materials. Here we are adding the another layer of sugarcane waste. As an organic waste we are inserting. You can put whatever is available there in your vicinity. So here you can see the compost material along with the broken down poly. All this black colored thing is the compost material that you can directly use it for manure. You can see here. Here you can see all the compost material right beneath the bottommost layer. We are into the bottommost layer. So these are all completely, compost. So this can be used as a manure. See the leftovers. There is nothing more to consume for the bacteria and need not to be inserted. Thank you.